It was always very clear from the top that no one wanted to be dragged down that particular rabbit hole, however egregiously people were being provoked by the Sussexes. Aides to Prince William did not brief against his brother Harry during the Megxit saga, sources insisted yesterday following a row over a new BBC documentary. Royal insiders denied William and Harry had been embroiled in a briefing war, ahead of the programme examining the brothers' troubled relationship with the media. The Queen, Prince Charles and William have reportedly joined forces to complain to the BBC and threaten a boycott on future projects with the broadcaster unless the palace is given a right to respond to potentially damaging allegations. A new BBC documentary exposing the alleged bitter clash between Prince Harry and Prince William has sparked fury from Buckingham Palace, but it isn't the first time the royals have fumed over a BB series. In fact, the very opposite was true, sources said, and senior royal aides repeatedly refused to be dragged into a public war of words, despite the Duke and Duchess of Sussex giving an explosive interview to television host Oprah Winfrey. The palace mantra was that a period of silence would be beneficial to take the toxicity out of the situation, with the Queen going so far as to issue a personal statement making clear that there were matters they needed to deal with privately as a family. Royal insiders made clear last night that there was no desire to censor either the broadcaster or the program makers. But the three royal households all agreed they should have been given a right of reply. In 1969, a fly-on-the-wall film simply called Royal Family that showed an extraordinarily rare insight into the life of British royalty was released. It shocked the public with candid scenes that included the Queen munching a picnic, pondering over outfit choices, and taking a 4-year-old Prince Edward to the shop for ice cream. But the 90-minute documentary, filmed over a period of 12 months by a BBC crew, proved too much for the Queen and she abruptly ordered it to stop being shown in 1972. She claimed it was ruining the palace's mystique and despite its intention to revive public interest in the British monarchy, it was just too damaging to show. Since then, it has been fiercely protected by the royal family through law. In January, raw footage of the film made its way onto YouTube and was watched by thousands of people, but it was swiftly removed by a furious royal team. One clip in the secretive film shows a young Queen Elizabeth making small talk with former U.S. President Richard Nixon and telling him, "World problems are so complex, aren't they, now?" Another shows Her Majesty driving her own car and Prince Charles catching fish. When the show was first broadcast, it was a huge hit with the public. A whopping 3/4 of the British population tuned in for the episodes, and it was so popular that during the break a water shortage was caused from everyone flushing their toilets at once. But since its strict ban, members of the monarchy have criticized the show, with Princess Anne labeling it as a rotten idea and saying they didn't need any more attention. Although the 1969 documentary was successfully pulled from public view, today's royals are having trouble ordering the BBC to censor its new show, The Princes and the Press. Despite the Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William joining forces to threaten a boycott, it is set to air at 9 p.m. on BBC Two tomorrow, Monday. Presented by Amol Rajan, who has previously slammed the whole idea of monarchy as absurd and once described Prince Charles as scientifically illiterate, claims the two-part documentary promises to tell the definitive story of one of the most dramatic periods in royal history for a generation. But royal sources have condemned the documentary as tittle-tattle, adding that Her Majesty had been very upset by the row over the program. A palace source told, "There is upset about it. The households are all united in thinking this is not fair. No one at the palace has seen it.